Hey everyone, welcome today. I am super excited. Today I get to show off my earthquake tower, but I'm not doing this alone. I have two special guests, two of my good friends from the Peg Warmers, Super Awesome Geek Show, John and Chris 1000 Ghost. But before I show this awesome playset and bring these guys on, let us roll that intro. Live from YouTube, it's the Peg Warmers. You enter this room with a kid's imagination. Inside is a lifetime of collecting. Toys from your childhood, toys from the past, toys from the present, toys from the future. You just crossed over into collection flexing. Well, hey everyone, welcome to Collection Flexing. This is a live stream where I get to flex my collection. Each week I will show a part of my collection, kind of like a room tour, but with interaction from the chat. And each week I will also have a special guest with me. Maybe one or two. Could be you. So without further ado, let's do this! And we are... Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome,
I am
Super
from
John.
now on, I am only going to collect toys from the future.
Right?
I don't do pre-orders. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that's right. That's what pre-orders are. Okay.
Yeah, that's what pre-orders are.
I thought like the year 2037 or something, you know. Of course, that's probably what Hasbro stuff is out to right by now, right? This will be released in 2037.
So how you guys doing? It's been a while.
Good.
Doing all right, yeah.
Yeah, good to see you. John, I watched your horror movie, Bag Boy.
Bag Boy, yes.
It was so good.
You inspired me, Dino. You're putting your film up around Halloween. Got me to dig. I'm not kidding. I had to dig through about 100 CD-ROMs to find that footage.
Wow.
I knew it was saved somewhere, and then it was saved in an AVI format, and I couldn't get anything that existed on my current Windows computer to play an AVI, and I had to go download some kind of like weird player that would play it, and then get my screen recorder to record it while it was playing, because even the video editing software like Adobe Premiere and all those things, they wouldn't accept this old format that it was in. It could play the audio, but it wouldn't show the picture. So I basically went down to where I had to play it and then use a screen recorder to record the screen, put it in a modern format, and then put it in the video editor to make it a little bit better. You know?
I recorded mine off my phone.
It was such bad quality that I couldn't make it full screen. So I got the idea of putting a television around it and just playing it little in there. But I did find the raw footage, so I could recapture the raw footage somehow, re-edit the film. And I've got music tracks that a friend of ours made that we never put in the film. So I could add that music. And then there's, he obviously needs some chainsaw sounds and other special effects, other sounds. So we could make it. I was talking with my friend Nofrio when I put it up, and I sent it to him, and I was like, "Hey, I found Bag Boy, and I put it on YouTube. Hope you don't mind." And he's like, "Dude, I'm dying here." He goes, "This is the most hilarious thing I've ever." He goes, thank you. I can't believe you found this, And,
dude, it was well done for high school. That was really good. I mean, I like. So who did the camera work?
Most of it was me, because Nofrio was in the bag. He was the Bag Boy.
Okay.
So Nofrio came up with the idea, and we basically we came up with the idea. We didn't really write the dialogue. We basically had
Improvise.
scenes in mind, and we told the actors, we were like, just say whatever you would say if you were in this situation. So they made shit up on the fly, and it worked.
I love this. So if you guys haven't watched Super John's Bag Boy video, I highly suggest you watch it because I had a blast watching it.
And then I sent it to a few of the guys that were in it, like my friends Matt and Brian and Reed, that I was still talking to. And Matt came up with a good idea. He was like, we got to all get together like later in the summer or something. He goes, we'll meet somewhere central because everybody's all over the United States. And he goes, we're all over the United States now. Everybody has moved away. But he goes, we got to see if we can get everybody together. And we got to do a 30 years later. The legend lives or something, like it continues. Where Bag Boy's stalking us when we're adults. He's still coming after us.
Well, the good thing is you can actually videotape. Everyone can do their own scene apart, and then
that's true.
send
We
it to
can
you,
edit
and
it
you
together.
can edit something.
Yeah.
But let's welcome some people to the chat. We have Pro Arts Games.
Yeah.
Left Coast Graphics is here.
Yeah, he's here for only $16.99.
Yeah. G-Force, good to see you, G-Force.
Chi.
Lack, I watched your video today. It was really good. A lot of information on that one.
Lack is awesome.
And here we have the other the founder of the Peg Warmers, right? Blue Harvest.
Yeah.
And let's go through more. Everyone's saying
Who's playing tonight, Blue?
Rolando's here. Let me know if I'm missing anybody. Palette toy. So yeah, I think that's pretty much. Oh, Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Good to see you.
Duffman. I saw Duffman down the list.
Chris Dyer. This is my buddy from work. Hey, Chris. John, you can work that too, right? If you see anybody.
Yeah, Duffman's here. Duffman. We didn't say hi to him, I don't think.
Yeah.
Did we?
Duffman. Good to see you. Duffman. So Duffman has a Duffman and Dave's Dimension. They have
they
have a raffle going on for trying to raise money for Toys for Tots. So check out Dave's Dimension, and you can find all the information on how to be a part of that. And Duffman is donating an amazing diorama, and I want to see if oh man, I would love to do reviews on that thing. That thing is so cool.
Never. It should say never invited. Hashtag never invited. Yeah.
Vern, do you collect toys? This is a
I know who. Yeah. Who is this Vern guy? He thinks he's like into the toy community. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, so I do have something for Vern here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Vern, this is for you.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
You ought to take the clip out that bit of Beta working on his head from Last Starfighter and just pops his own head off.
Oh, yeah.
And starts playing with it.
Oh, that's a good. I haven't seen that movie in ages. I love that.
The slaughterhouse is here.
Awesome. Good to see you, buddy. So I actually got my Sergeant Slaughter in the mail, the Hasbro Slaughter. I haven't opened them yet. I'm debating on doing a review or not, but so many people have done a review already.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Classified series?
The Classified, yeah.
He's already. I pre-ordered him. Why don't I have him?
I was going to buy it, but then it doesn't have a window, so I don't care because I can't look at the figure.
But I collect all Sergeant Slaughter as much as I can.
And I mean, the box is great.
What the crap? How come I don't have it? Wait.
Big Bad Toys.
Why am I the? I ordered it from Big Bad Toy Store too. Why am I the last one to ever get these things?
Nice.
Yeah, super awesome to have that.
Tiger Force Outback.
So let me talk about this playset behind me real quick, and hopefully, so for me, this was actually one of my holy grails, and as a toy to have. I never thought I would be able to have this in my collection ever again. About 7 years ago, I did a search, was searching all around like eBay and stuff like that, and I never found it. And one day I saw a listing on eBay and they were asking a pretty high price. So I negotiated a price down and I have it. So this place set here, the Earthquake Tower, I actually only have like a memory of maybe 30 seconds of a memory of it. But that memory is so important to me. And I love that memory that I don't know, is memories like that when you're younger, create more of a holy grail? Because I have two
Oh
items that
yeah,
I only
yeah.
have about no more than 30-second memories of it, but it's an item that I'm wanted in my collection so much. Do you feel the same way, John?
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying that memories of a kid, because that Godzilla Shogun Warrior,
Mhm.
like I played with that thing to death until it sank in the bog,
Really?
and it literally sank in a quicksand bog, like it went bloop 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 bloop, it disappeared. Yeah, the original one, not the freaking Super 7 remake.
The original.
So I gotta have him again someday. I gotta get it again because that's like an ultimate holy grail. And then the other one is the Kraken, but
Yeah.
I don't remember how long. I don't know when the Kraken disappeared. We lost his tail, then we lost the flippers. I think an arm broke off, and Mom
Mhm.
probably went, "He's broken," threw him away, or something.
See,
But
for me, the Kraken I never owned as a kid, but that is definitely one of my grail items to own.
yeah, it's freaking awesome. But the Godzilla is technically doable because I've seen them for $200 to $300,
Yeah.
$400 with the box, 500 with the box. But the Kraken, I've only seen one Kraken for sale in my entire life, and that was just a couple years back at Big Red's toy store in Tampa, and it was $850
Wow.
and he had it in a nice glass case, all done up.
I
And
almost
when
purchased
I
one
went,
on.
we went
Oh,
back there. We went back there like because we were going to Tampa for my brother's cancer treatment. So we went back a few months later for another thing with my brother, and he had sold it. I was like, "Where's the Kraken?" He goes, "Oh, I sold it." He goes, "That didn't last long." Some guy came in. He was like, "Mine." Just gave me the cash and
wow.
ran out the door. It was
I
like,
almost purchased one on eBay for I think it was like $250 about 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. And I was like,
wow.
that's kind of high of a price. And I wish I did buy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
Now,
that's the thing, you know, 8, 10 years ago, I would have said the same thing. $200, you're crazy, because
yeah,
I was saying that about Yak Face. I was like, I kept seeing Yak Face for 150, $200, and I kept going, "You're freaking crazy." There's no, but now it's like I'd gladly give someone $200 for a Yak Face because they're like
right.
$700 or something now.
I paid $85 when I had Yak Face. Now, Chris, I look around and a lot of people that know you, you pretty much have every single toy. Um,
even things like the Easy Bake Oven and yeah,
yeah.
he's
So
got like everything. Yeah.
is there a grail item that you would love to have back in your collection that you don't have now?
I don't have any of the Clash of the Titans stuff on card or in box. I have a
Okay.
few of the figures out loose, but I'd really love to have all of them back on card. They're just far too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not going to get anywhere. I would love to have that Shogun Warrior Godzilla back, especially in a box or any of the Shogun Warriors, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. My local vintage store has a couple of the Shogun Warriors. I think two of them have a box and one of them's loose, but
Wow.
they're pretty pricey. I think he was asking like I think like $500 or something like that for one.
Oh, they
Yeah.
can be a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have any memories of that. This Godzilla, I actually do have the memory of the buying him. I think my brother, a few years older than me, purchased this for me at like a Zayre's. But I do remember that day seeing him on the shelf with the other ones, other Shogun Warriors, and so I do have memories because this came out in what, 77?
I don't even remember. Yeah.
Yeah, 77, 78.
Yeah, so I would have been, I think, 8 years old around the time. Now this place at here, the Earthquake Tower.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go,
For that
Lack.
lacking.
There you go, Lack.
Lack. Loot, 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 loot.
See, you just mentioned it, and Chris has it. So
Nice. So my Earthquake Tower, it wasn't mine, it was actually my brother's, and I lived in Lawrence, Massachusetts at the time, and I have a memory. We had one room. It was probably supposed to be the dining room, but it was actually kind of like a playroom for all of us. And I remember probably like 10 seconds of my life seeing that and playing with it with my brother. And but it was always a play set that I thought I would never ever be able to own because I mean, it's massive. When you put this together, it's over 5 feet tall. The box is huge.
yeah,
And it's made out of cardboard. So for it to still exist from 1974, never mind the box, but just the item itself is pretty amazing to me.
Yeah.
That it
now
still exists.
when did you get that? Like
I
that
think-
one right there.
So this one right here. So we have a timeshare. We usually go every year skiing. I don't like to ski.
You have a
I'm not a
time
big
machine.
a
You
timeshare.
own a time machine. You can go
A
back. So you
timeshare.
went back in
You-
time
Yeah.
and picked
This
this
is-
thing up. And
So I did go in a time machine. We have a timeshare, right? And we go skiing. But I don't ski. The family went skiing. I stayed home. I stayed at the resort.
no, you went
And
toy shopping.
I was toy shopping on eBay. And it just so happened they had one. So this was about approximately 7 or 8 years ago when I purchased it.
See that box about the thing about 6 from the top, right down there.
Yep.
That is where my Archie and Veronica figures
Archie and Veronica. Yeah.
are.
Oh,
Mr.
cool.
G-Force. I cannot get to them because they're in the back.
Buried.
So
Very
Locke
good.
right here, he is looking for
Oh,
I think this
nice.
1947 Dick Tracy toy.
My dad probably has it. He was a big Dick Tracy fan. I've got all the Playmates ones, of course. And actually, I just found, I should have grabbed it. I've got my Dick Tracy shirt. Remember when they used to do shirts as tickets for like the premiere of a movie? They did Return of the Jedi and a couple others. And it's just a ticket, and that your T-shirt was your ticket to the movie for Dick Tracy. I just
really?
found that today when I was going through some boxes of old clothes.
I don't remember that. I don't think we had that around here that I ever remember.
Let me go grab it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, John, before I show this awesome play set, do you have anything you want to show?
Well, I do have some oddball items and things that if I did not currently own them, they would be on my Holy Grail list. Do you want to look
Yeah.
at them real quick?
Yeah. So this is basically
Okay.
about weird toys and
Well, there's
Grail
some
items.
weird
So
there's some weird items in here. So let's hold on. I have to kill the mic on that one. There you go. Let me bring this up full screen then. I'm going to kick you over here, Dean.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's Chris's. Sorry, Chris. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to turn on some lights so we can see everything here. I've got it all set up.
So Locke is looking for one for his dad, the Dick Tracy, because his dad was born in 1947.
So should we start with the weird or the Grail stuff? What do you want to do?
Let's start with some Grails.
All right. So if I did not own these things, this would be some Grail items that I would have to have. And one of them is the Lizard Woman from Flash Gordon. So this was a Grail piece for quite a while until I got it. And to have it on card, I mean, and it's unpunched. I didn't know where I got this figure when I was a kid. I got the Lizard Woman at some point when I was a child, and I had no idea where this thing came from. I was like I'd play with it like with GI Joe and my Star Wars figures. Well, I first played with it with my Star Wars figures, and it fit right in the cantina. It's a 5 POA. She's got a tail and a white spear, and it wasn't until I became an adult that I think I was at a show or a convention or something, and I saw this on card and was like, holy crap, that's the lizard woman I had when I was a kid. And it was like one of those moments where you're just like, oh my God. Like I was sitting there for like probably 10, the guy at the comic show or whatever must have thought I was a madman, because I'm staring at this thing like, holy crap, I can't believe that this piece of my childhood, first off, that it existed, that I didn't imagine this lizard woman off the top of my head. It was a real thing. And then secondly, to find out it was from Flash Gordon, because I had absolutely no recollection of actually buying the figure when I was a kid. But I must have been one of those days where like the store had, Star Wars figures, but maybe we had them all. Maybe I already had all the Cantina aliens and whatever else was there. And I was like, I don't see a Star Wars figure I want, because I got them. I got all the ones that are available at this store. And I must have seen this on the shelf. And rather than go home with nothing, I bought this. And I must have, you know what I mean? That's what's going through my head as what I must have done as a kid. So yeah, as an adult, when I finally found out what this was, I had to track one down and get it on card. And
yeah, she actually fits good with like Star Wars too.
Yeah. And it definitely would be a Grail item if I didn't already own it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And
do you have any of the Flash Gordon or anything?
I have them loose. I got most of the figures loose.
Yeah, you actually gave.
I have all these. I have all these except I don't have the Beast Man loose. But I've got all of them loose except for Beast Man. But I didn't bother getting any others on card because they're very, very expensive.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I would have. What's going on?
Chris is opening a package.
Oh,
I got mail.
Another thing that
You guys are no longer important.
Another thing that would be like a grail item would be this Darth Vader, because it's a 12 back.
I know who sent that to me.
Yeah, I remember
look
that.
At that. Look at that. There's some mail from some unknown.
Let me pull you up real quick.
Some unknown guy.
Crazy person sent Chris some mail.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is
awesome.
awesome.
Winning the. That was from you, right, John?
Yeah, it was.
That was the Jeopardy thing that
winning the Jeopardy
that I was supposed to win. I was the favored winner.
Is that it? Yeah.
We're only on every episode. Come on.
So yeah, Darth Vader would definitely be a Grail item if I didn't have him.
Yeah, that's super cool.
12 back. I don't know if this is an A, B, or C. I have no idea. I don't know what the difference is between those. People go, it's a 12A or a 12B. And then another Grail item would definitely be Yoda. So I've got Yoda on an Empire Strikes Back card. And it's the first Yoda card. You can always tell.
I think that's my favorite backing.
You can tell because like this is the normal back right here with all the figures on it.
Yeah.
And then when Yoda came out, they went, we got to fit Yoda in somewhere. Okay, let's shove him up in the corner.
Yeah.
So they shoved him up there. But you can get a card back that looks like that. And then they came out with Yoda, and you can get it like that. So this is the absolute first card back that Yoda was on. And again, that was something that I had to get, and this is not perfect. There's a couple little blemishes. I mean, it's unpunched, but there's a couple, and it still cost me more. I think this is the most expensive Star Wars figure I've ever bought, and but I just had to have him because it's Yoda,
I would love to have. I don't have any Star Wars figures on card. I have Empire, I have Return, I have Power of the Force, I have droids, I have Ewoks, but I don't have any Star Wars because I opened all those.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I never bought them when I would see them. Because again, like you said, I'm not going to pay that for it. Come on.
Yeah. And then one of my favorite card backs is the Stormtrooper with the Revenge of the Jedi offer.
Oh yeah.
And
I,
this
I
one in
think this,
particular is like it's unpunched, and it's probably one of the minnest, like most perfect cards I've ever seen. I mean, this is absolutely. I mean, it's got to be like a 9.8 or something if you were to ever grade this. You know what I mean? It's like
this the Stormtrooper and R5D4, I think, are my favorite 2 card backs of all time for Star Wars.
yeah, and I'm still shocked to this day that I got this because I bought this back in the time when it was like I had a rule that I wouldn't spend more than $60 for a carded figure.
Yeah.
And this was nowhere near the 60. I don't remember what I paid, but I do know it was not anywhere near my upper limit. My upper limit at the time was $60.
Wow.
So I probably paid 30 or 40 bucks for this, maybe even less. You know what I mean? And to this day, I'm just like, I can't believe I got one that's that mint, that is that perfect. It's probably the best card back in my collection. And it has Revenge of the Jedi on it, which is like a big bonus for me.
Yeah.
Every time I saw Revenge of the Jedi on a card back, I bought it. I've got 3 or 4 of them. I think IG-88, the Imperial or AT-AT Commander, like a number of them are on this Revenge thing. Because whenever I saw them, I just was like, I got to get that. I got to grab it because it's Revenge of the Jedi.
So,
I was
John, I want to
buying,
say hi to a couple people that popped in. Greedo in a Speedo
Brendo in the
and
Speedo.
Blue Sasquatch is here.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Blue. It's we're live, Blue.
We are live. We're always live, aren't we?
We're taped live in front of a studio audience.
And then another really cool item that I like are these. I love the card back, these silver card backs of the original Toy Biz 90s Spider-Man, and this is the Spider-Man that's basically reusing the Secret Wars mold.
Yeah.
So some of the early Toy Biz stuff was Secret Wars Mattel, and the DC Superpowers was Kenner. Is that what it was?
I think so.
But yeah, at some point, Toy Biz bought the rights to DC and Marvel, and when they did the DC ones, they somehow got the Kenner mold. So the first couple figures, certain figures like the Flash and Superman and Wonder Woman, were exact copies of the Superpowers, but done on a Toy Biz card. And then the same thing happened for some of the figures for the later Secret Wars were just like they somehow got the mold from Mattel when they bought the rights to the figures, and they just basically put out the same figure but in Toy Biz form. So this one is just so cool. I just like it. And it's got
back in the golden age when they were making just stupid vehicles.
Yeah.
It was
the Punisher van.
That's an
Captain
awesome.
America had a turbo coupe.
I remember,
Spider-Man had a weird 3-wheeled vehicle.
Rage Cage Hulk.
Yeah, Rage Cage Hulk.
Yeah, that's cool.
I want to get the Captain America. The Punisher van would be cool too. Look how much stuff is in that. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't reissue that.
I know.
In the retro line of some kind.
And the training centers, like there's a training center for Marvel heroes, and then there's one for the X-Men. What did they call it? The Danger Room or whatever.
Yeah, the Danger
Those
Room
are like super expensive, and they're so cheesy and stupid, but they're super expensive.
I want to say hi to Gilster. Gilster's here.
Gilster.
Good to see you, Gilster.
And then for the weird and strange, I mean, Bart Simpson's pretty cool. I've had
how
Bart.
Much money I wasted at a carnival trying to win that guy?
I've had this Bart Simpson since I was a kid. This is the exact one I owned, and he's really worn out.
It's kind of a weird place for the pull string, isn't it?
He's so worn out, you know.
Yeah.
I have to if I let it pull in slow, maybe it'll.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better.
I can't do it. But what's he say? He's I can't even read the back of his neck. It's so. I can't even
Darth
read
Blaze
what
is
it
here.
says.
Hey, Darth. Yeah, I remember going to a carnival and they had a Bart Simpson for you. You know, you try to win it, and I must have spent like $50 trying to win that thing, and never won
1990? Does that say 1990? Wow, 1990. That's really old. And then another weird thing is, so you know Mask, right?
I do. I don't own any mask.
So
That's
this is also done by Kenner, and look at it.
cool.
It flips open. It's the Dune buggy. It's the same Dune buggy from Mask with a figure that has a mask, and it flips open the same way as the Dune buggy. And they have other vehicles that are like that's the exact same vehicle as Mask. You know, they had that thing from a later series of Mask. Like that's the gator with the boat in it from Mask. So they just altered the boat looks different that's inside, you know. So they just slightly altered the molds a little bit and came out with this other series called Vortec.
Mm-hmm.
Undercover Conversion Squad.
What year
Some
was
of
that? 80s?
Vortec is actually wave 3 or 4 of Mask that never came out.
Yeah, so it's essentially Mask put out a few years later as a new toy company, and I just think it's cool to have an example of that, and not a lot of people really even know that existed. And then for the truly weird, we have
Yeah.
Yoda holiday lights. All these Yodas are light bulbs. When you put them around the tree, it plugs in and they
That's
light
not
up.
weird. That's pretty awesome.
For indoor and outdoor use. So you could put them outside around your house.
Yeah.
And
But
have
the
a whole
problem
bunch
is
of
that
Yodas.
Yoda doesn't have his saber, so his head glows.
Yes, his head glows.
That's
yeah,
what makes him
yeah.
weird. Is he doesn't even have that saber that's on the package.
No, it's just his head will glow. Yeah, yeah. And then another weird Yoda item I have is a power tube. It's a battery to charge your phone 1.5 times,
Nice.
and it's in the shape of Yoda.
That's pretty
I need
awesome.
one of those for Disney next time.
I don't know.
Right? Does
Like,
it even still work?
There
That
was
looks
an
like,
R2D2 one too on the back. It shows an
Mm.
R2D2. But it's like, why would you think of like coating a battery with Yoda's face on it? I don't know.
I don't know. Some guy might buy it.
Like me, yeah. And then the other strangest Yoda Grogu item I have, I think, is the bath scrunchie. So you can wipe your balls with Yoda's face.
This is a kid show.
And scrub your butt with Yoda's face. You know, like I
Weird
just
that
don't.
is.
I don't get this at all. I'm just like, why would you have a character smiling at you when you're gonna wash your underbelly? You know what I mean?
You
Like,
bought it though. Somebody
you're like,
wants
Did
it.
you buy
oh
the
yeah,
soap that goes
cleaning
with
this
it?
thing is great. Cleaning
Hold
it
on,
up.
wait.
Oh, it's too bad. Don't have to go away.
Yeah,
You've removed.
you've been removed.
I removed you. Awesome.
The ladies love Grogu. Yeah.
So Chris, I saw you pulling some stuff out, and it looks pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I've been grabbing some stuff here and there. Most of my collection is I'm in the middle of. Everybody knows my mom passed away, and so I really thought I'd be done with her house this weekend. It's going to be another week. So basically, I've been moving lots of my collection out of the garage and into the house so that I can put her stuff into the garage until I can really sort through every piece of it. So the place is an absolute disaster. So there's stuff here and there, but here's that.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, that is cool. I've never seen anything like that before.
Yep.
That is awesome.
We had them for several ones. I think I've got a Rocketeer one, and I know I have a Return of the Jedi one. Then there was one for the Star Wars trilogy when they put it out again.
By the way, you got a killer shirt on today, you know.
Thank you, Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels.
Is it really?
Captain Caveman!
I absolutely love that
Edie,
show.
Taffy, Brenda.
Where's Captain Caveman?
He's not there. He's Charlie. So this is his Angels.
Yeah.
And Charlie's back doing something.
That's awesome.
So I've got a few little things.
I like
not
that.
a ton.
And
but
Beaker
this is
back
what
there.
I can get to.
I
So
like Beaker. A Beaker's in the background.
Beaker's back there. And
I like that.
Oh yeah, I see Baker.
And,
Yeah.
G.I. Joe Earthquake.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Nice. A couple different Unicrons back there now.
Oh, you got that Batman figure, huh? Over there on the left, the one.
Oh
the
yeah,
new one?
he's cool.
Oh yeah, that's a good set. Yeah.
I did not splurge for the autographed one, but
Yeah.
I am the knight.
Yeah, I saw that. I was tempted.
It was an impulse buy.
Yeah, it's cool.
And
Didn't have
while I
many in
got
store,
that, I
that's
got
for
this too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I bought that
Tonka
when it
neighbor.
was the $25 off at
Yeah, that's a
Target.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's a cool set. I saw that.
because it's the Tonka ones, you know.
Yeah, they're all Tonka.
Earthquake Lagoon.
Hmm?
Lark says, "Remember Earthquake Lagoon?"
Earthquake Magoon. No.
No.
More info lack. Last week, I
So
don't
what do
know
you got
what you
there?
were on. Was it your morning show, John? You were showing off that Wrangler figure.
I don't remember which one it was on. Yeah, it was one of the streams, but I don't know if it was my show or if it was someone else's. We were talking about him.
I
Yeah,
went back and grabbed mine.
Wow.
look at that. You got the girl.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Missy.
Wrangler, like the clothes.
yeah.
I didn't know they made figures of that.
Wasn't it with Bill? Was Bill on when we were talking about that?
I
From
don't
Weird
remember.
Fantastic Toys?
This
It
is
might have been, yeah.
Cattleman Cody.
Oh yeah, Cattleman
Are
Cody.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
You have more than one?
I've 3. I don't know how many were made.
Dino's looking these up after the show. He's like, "Damn it, I gotta have those."
Oh, Dino's got to have them.
Yeah.
But
I
another
just-
line that Ertl made were they were die-cast figures. They're called Superstars.
Oh, look at that guy. That's
They're
awesome.
Wartrop.
Yeah.
And they made,
Wow.
of course, the man, Richard Petty.
Wow.
Nice.
But what's he missing?
Does he have the hat?
Where's his damn hat?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah.
So, of course, none of them have their hats. But I used to have, and I don't know where it is, I used to have the Rocky that they put out in this.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they put out a Rocky and they put out a Bandit from Smokey and the Bandit
Oh, wow.
and a few others. And I can only find these 2. I don't know what I did with them, the others.
They're
They
somewhere.
came out
They're
with a Burt
around.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was part of the Superstars line, and when Rocky, just a Rocky Balboa, it looks a lot like the G.I. Joe figure, except small, so it's not as cool.
One of the ones that's another grail for me, which I almost got, but I was hitting buy on Mercari, I think it was, and someone else bought it right while I was making up my mind. You know what I mean? It's that moment where you're like,
Yeah.
all right, you go, all right, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Oh, what the hell? Someone bought it. Damn it. Like if I
hate
hadn't
that.
hesitated that second, but it was the Fall Guy Bronco, and it was mint. It still had the winch on the front. It was perfect. And it had the Fall Guy 3.75-inch figure
Wow.
to go in it. And the Fall Guy truck is die cast, even though it's 3.75-inch scale. It's a big truck, but it's still die cast. But the winch on the front is plastic. It's got plastic wheels, and it had like a plastic thing in the back somewhere, I think, for something. But
I don't think I've ever seen that. What year did that come out? When the Fall Guy was out?
yeah, it was when it was on TV. Yeah.
That's
And,
cool.
I would like to get my. I had the Snowman tractor and trailer
yeah,
from Smokey and the Bandit.
yeah.
Me and my mom were extras in the first movie. And they
Really?
had 2 of them on set, and it was cool to go up and be able to see him. I got to meet Burt Reynolds and Jackie Gleason and
No way.
Jerry Reed.
No
I would love
way.
to get that again, but every time I see it, it's like hundreds.
Yeah.
Are we just
Yeah, I
hearing
think
about this now?
I know, right? But I think the Fall Guy Jeep with the figure was like $100 to $120, was somewhere in that range, and that's why I was like, do I pull the trigger? Do I pull the trigger? And then, and just when I went, yeah, I should buy this, because I never saw one that good for that price, you know.
Yeah, because the winch is always broken.
And the winch is either broken or completely missing. And then someone, like, right when I did that, someone bought it. And I was like, damn it, if I hadn't hesitated, if I hadn't taken that moment to think, I should have just immediately bought it. Yeah.
I didn't even know it existed. I actually would love to.
You know, a lot of that stuff, I'm pretty sure that was Ertl as well.
It was Ertl, yeah.
And so Ertl was a big maker back then, and then Galoob got in, and then Rimco, and things like that.
I want to say hi to a couple people that popped in. Gap After Dark came in, and Ways of the Sith.
Yeah, Ways of the Sith is here.
Yeah, I just watched one of Ways videos today. Very good.
Yeah,
I try to catch up on some videos at work when I can. I can listen to it and watch it.
I add them to a playlist, and then I watch them all on Saturdays when I'm at work, because I'm usually stuck there for 12 hours. So I just hit play, and they just run and run. I found this while I was cleaning. So this
what's
is
in there?
Bag of miscellaneous figures. Here is a Visionary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's in good shape too.
Rimco.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Those were the McDonald's or Burger King Happy Meal ones, right?
Yeah, it was the Burger King one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, a Dino Rider.
Yep. And then I've got there's Calibus.
Oh,
tail broke.
Yeah, of course, right? He's always missing his tail.
What else is in? Oh, the Lone Ranger.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's so funny. We were just talking about.
I know. We've all shown our Lone Rangers.
That is hilarious. So Rick,
except
there's another Lone Ranger for you.
That's one that Vern doesn't have, right? Isn't Vern the one who?
He doesn't have Tonto, right?
That's
Sky Commanders.
Yeah, Sky Commanders.
Yeah.
What else is in here? Oh,
That's
another
hilarious.
Sky Commander.
This is another Sky Commander. Yeah.
You can see this is the Fisher Price Adventure People.
Yeah, Adventure People. Yeah.
That's cool.
More Adventure People.
Yeah, the doctor, the nurse.
I think most of this is Adventure
That's
People.
what they got Chewbacca from, right? They were making.
Well, they didn't make her out of the girl, but
well, they were going to do the family, right?
Yeah,
the family from Adventure People.
Mm-hmm.
From the holiday special.
Wow, I got a lot of.
Yeah.
A lot of them in there.
I love Adventure People, man. I wish I had more of them. Oh, Butch, is that Butch Cassidy?
Yeah, that's Butch Cassidy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just like the Lone Ranger, right? Same.
Yeah. Gabriel, the same toy company. Yeah.
Oh, there's the alien.
Oh, the alien from the Adventure People. That's cool.
He's
Is that one of the motorcycle drivers?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's been played with.
He's obviously was a stand-in for my Evil Knievel.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty bad. See what else. A couple more. Helicopter Driver.
Cool.
Anybody else in here? Oops. Somebody. Boy, geez. He's missing a shoulder.
Oh man.
Poor guy.
He got beat the heck. He's missing an arm. His head's all twisted.
This always reminds me of somebody from like Space 1999, John.
Yeah, it does. The hairstyle.
Yeah, especially the hairstyle.
Oh yeah, and the clothing too. I mean. Bad guy, Sky Commander.
Sky Commander, bad guy. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know that pile.
Nice to have toy experts on.
And then some more random Fisher Price dudes.
Man, so were those yours as a kid, or is that something you just acquired through the years?
No, these are all mine. I did pick up a few Adventure People not too long ago on Whatnot.
Yeah, we were watching that Whatnot thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the cool.
I actually picked up a couple vehicles.
Vehicle, yeah.
But
That's a dangerous app.
Yeah, I got rid of it.
Did you?
Yeah, if Brandon wasn't going to be on doing his comic book stuff, because I'd start watching him and then I'd click over to somebody else.
Yep.
And then I'd spend even more money over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, no.
It's really good. You can get some great deals on it. So I'm not saying bad things about Whatnot. It's actually really
there's
good.
some really good deals on there, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
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 It's almost like flipping through shorts.
Speaking of
for
Ertl,
YouTube.
Oh, nice. I remember those. I think I had one of those.
they're the
remember that.
laziest Transformers ever.
Yeah.
But,
aren't they automatic? Don't they pop
Yeah, they're
up?
automatic.
Yeah.
So you roll them back, and then they roll forward, and they pop up.
Yep.
That
And
box, the
transform.
back card art is awesome.
Yeah. The back it's got a whole little storyline and everything.
Yeah,
Did
that's
the guy
super
from
cool.
Mad Magazine draw that?
I know, right? Doesn't that look like it? The top left guy.
Pretty funny.
That's
So
hilarious.
85. So a year after Transformers came out, Ertl was like, "We can do that."
Yeah.
And then everybody.
No,
was like,
I remember getting one of those for Christmas from my dad because he would do stuff like that, and then I'd be all pissed off because it wasn't real. I was like, "This isn't a real Transformer, damn it!"
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I want? You know all I want for Christmas is you.
Oh, I
thank
saw
you,
that at the store. It's actually pretty
Mariah
cool.
Carey.
It's pretty
That's
funny.
funny.
You know what? And I put on their website. You know what they should have done is made these slightly smaller. They do come in a nice container.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I have the
But put
kit.
in like a 45 of
Oh,
the single
yeah.
along
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
I have the Kiss one, and they actually have both. They have the album and the cover of the album.
Yeah, I saw the Queen one again the other day, which is nice. Those are just too big. They take up too much space.
That's the only one I have is the Kiss one.
Yeah, and then
'Cause
I
I'm
do
a-
collect
a big Kiss
randomly. I
fan.
like VHS. I like classic cartoons on VHS.
Oh yeah.
So this is Goldie Gold
Action
and Action
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
Wow. They had that cool
That's cool.
plane or
That's a
whatever.
cool
Yep.
box art.
And she's got every vehicle under the
Oh,
sun.
look
She's
at
like
that.
some sort of weird James Bond.
Yeah.
But and then I found these and I don't know where I got them from and I don't know who made them because they look generic to me. But I ran across these again the other day in my collection.
The little dragon, the legendary dragon things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see those at Walmart and Target sometimes, and I'm like, they look so freaking cool.
I don't
Isn't
know
that
when
like
I would have
nine-
bought these.
Yeah,
I-
didn't they make like Lord of the Rings and Alien?
Yeah,
the same?
I would assume I bought them sometime when those would come out. They are very cool, except
Yeah.
this one's his wing broke
Oh,
inside
in
the
the box.
box. And then that one's pretty cool too.
Wow.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, there's smaller versions that are out right now. They're like a perfect cube in the
Yeah.
box, but they have dragons and stuff in them, and they very much look like those. But I see them at Target and Walmart in like the same area you'd buy like cards and stuff. And
Oh, maybe that's where I found them. They were on clearance or something, and I bought them. I picked this up at my last stop around Goodwill.
oh, that's cool. Look at that robot.
Yeah, it's called the Robot Masters. And basically, it's just a DC comic that the record reads to you, and it's all set after the first movie. So after V'ger and all that, they're still going out and exploring.
Does it go boom when you turn the page?
I don't know because I don't know where my little record player is.
Boom.
Now, saying that, I had something very cool, but apparently it's broke while it's just been sitting doing nothing. And that is my Soundwave tape player.
Oh, cool.
Jeez.
Huh.
No way.
And it does not.
Is that from back in the day?
Yeah, I have one mint in box.
Oh,
And
the hell?
This one, we'll try to listen to Run DMC Ghostbusters.
Nice.
And so you open it up like you would any other tape player. And then to play it, you have to push his head down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's trying.
Yeah, it is. It's good
And
enough
then-
that I don't get copyright on it.
Exactly. It's not loud enough that you're going to get anything.
Yeah.
But I
it's
do have one
perfect
in
to me.
package. And then I bought two when I saw them. And it worked for the longest time, but I honestly hadn't turned this on in probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 years. So I put new batteries in it, and it just didn't. It wants to try, but it doesn't.
Are
get
they
very
new
far.
batteries, brand new batteries, or are
Brand
they,
new batteries?
Yeah.
So it might be need that the maybe I could find a cassette head cleaner.
Maybe.
Oh, there you
Maybe
go.
that's what
Yeah.
it wants. Is it wants a new head, but
Yeah.
everybody likes their head cleaned. And then one of my odder items
The Black
That
Cauldron,
was a good
nice.
movie.
is the King. What was his name? King Elderling.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, they did all three. They did
Oh,
Gorgie.
wow.
Gorgie loves the munchies and the crunchies.
That's a good
And the pig.
impersonation.
But
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome.
I like him. He's neat. But yeah, that's about all I could really grab that was different. I've got
Oh.
weird stuff back there, but I can't get to it.
They have I see that Scooby-Doo. Is that Scooby-Doo Playmobil on the top left?
Oh, that's the haunted house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the haunted house for it.
Right now on Amazon, they have it on sale for $66.
That's pretty good.
What?
It was 100 when it came out.
Yeah, it's like $130. Originally it says, and
Yeah,
or
it
Damn
started
it.
out at 130, and then it was at like, how much?
$169.
Oh,
Damn
man.
it.
Wow.
Damn
That
it.
one works.
Damn it.
So you talk about me checking out eBay and stuff.
I know,
like that.
right? Yeah. I'm on there
You
going,
can't
"Hey,
help it."
I know.
I had to buy it. I mean, I own so many sound waves. All right, let's see this thing.
So this here is, I mean, check out the size of this box. So this is the
It's
Earthquake
huge.
Tower. This came out in 1974. And the fact that this box still exists is pretty cool. So look at the size of this thing. In the art.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So this was originally $16.66 in 1974. And I did the conversion. So if it was sold to today, that would be roughly $94. So I know we see 1666 and we're like, that's kind of an odd number anyways, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I have it. Yeah,
Well, that's
1666.
the same year that Earthquake came out. Is it actually a movie tie-in, or is it just
actually
happens to be?
no. So what happened was, let's see here, in the 70s, the 70s was a big time for disaster movies.
Mm-hmm.
So they had Towering Inferno. They had
Earthquake.
Earthquake. They had so many. So that was the big thing. So I think the toy. This is actually made by Remco, if you can see it on the box. Remco.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So, which is pretty cool.
I mean, that thing's huge.
Yeah, it is. Look at the size of this box, man.
See, I love Remco stuff. I just
Remco is great.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I take that back. It's actually 1976. I don't know why it said 1974, but it actually came out in 1976. So I was roughly 7 years old when this came out.
That was when my brother was born in 70. You said 76? Yeah, he was born in 76. So I was 3 years old when that came out.
So this is actually rated like one of the top 10 most morbid toys ever made.
Most morbid toys.
Morbid toys, right?
Well, yeah, everybody dies.
Well, but the thing is this playset isn't. I believe it's not meant to be a disaster playset. It's supposed to be a rescue playset. So
Well, it says rescue playset on it.
yeah, yeah, right? Yeah. So you're actually supposed to save all these people. But I thought it would be fun because if anybody, Chris, do you remember this as a kid?
I
See,
barely remember the movie.
I would not have saved anybody. I would have been building it, making it collapse and kill everyone, then build it again, make it collapse and kill everyone. We wouldn't have actually played a game or done anything with it.
So did
We
you
would have
have
just
this
built
as a
it
kid?
to make it fall.
Oh,
I
no.
think a neighbor did. I
wouldn't have
And
been allowed to have anything like that.
either a neighbor or some kid. We went over to their house for, you know how like, I don't know, back then your mom would go do like a Tupperware party or an Avon party or something, you know, and they would put you in the basement with some strange kids. I bet it was that kind of thing. You know
John,
what I mean?
do you remember the Tupperware toys? Like
No,
those
I didn't.
miscellaneous animals that you could click together?
Oh,
or
wait, I think I do
just
now.
little like
Yes. Oh my
you push
gosh,
the bottom and you could throw the ball back and forth.
I haven't thought of that stuff in like 100 years.
I
but
just
you're right.
lost. I found a whole bunch of it online on eBay. It was going relatively cheap, and then there at the end, somebody noticed, and I got the heck
Yeah.
bit out of me for it.
Yeah.
So this playset comes with many figures.
Yeah, many people. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we have orange, we have some red, we have a fire guy,
Yeah.
a firefighter, and then we have a few of the victims,
Yep.
and you would place them all through the playset, but it's a bag full of these guys. I don't know exactly. I'm sure it says how many, but I have all the people. And it also comes with the scale doesn't, I mean, the vehicles that it comes with, they're not to the right scale, I guess.
Yeah.
But it comes with a helicopter that has the winch that works. Right?
Cool.
Pretty cool. But I guess you could put a guy inside there. I'm not sure if he fits too well.
All right, damn it. You got me buying that Halloween, the haunted house, because it's 47% off right now. It was
I know.
100. It was normally retailing at $120 and it's $65. So
Go check the Playmobil site on Amazon. They were having
that's what I'm doing. There's
Yeah.
a ton of stuff on sale.
Yeah.
I
need to go in and finish off my Scooby-Doo collection.
I just got the box. All of the Scooby-Doo is like 50% off almost. It's like 30 to 40% off.
Yeah.
And they've got the Star Trek pack with all the people is like $24 and it's normally $35, so it's $10 off.
What Star Trek pack?
The Star Trek people pack.
What?
Yeah, I saw that.
I've
That's
never
20
seen
bucks.
that.
I just ordered it. I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta get that.
Yeah, you guys
You go ahead and continue with what you're doing there, pal.
Yeah.
It comes with a fire truck and a fire ladder. Right? Hey,
I've been waiting for the Enterprise of the Bird of Prey to go on sale.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
look at that.
The Ghostbusters Firehouse is on sale for $65.
God damn it. I'm gonna spend all my money on Playmobil today.
Yeah.
This looks awesome.
That's pretty cool. Does the ladder extend? Did I
so the
miss that
ladder
part?
does extend.
I like the generic window. It's like a sticker or something.
Yeah. So the ladder does extend and you can use it, but it comes with another vehicle which has a winch on it too.
Winch. They're not wenches. They're
winch.
winches.
Oh, it
A
actually
wench-
has a bucket.
A
It has a
wench is who
bucket on
gets
it.
you food at a Ren fair.
$34 for the DeLorean. Wow.
And it has a hook that you connect this to the building. And then
Oh, you can put a
lift the
guy
people
in
down.
there. Put a guy in it.
Probably the wrong guy, but
Meh.
Oh, there you go.
He needs to put the fire out.
Yeah.
and then it comes with a couple barricades and some street signs. Okay, let's move on to the playset itself real quick. So this is the base. And the base is pretty big. Now this base is, let me measure it.
Is the base like a faux plasticky type thing?
Yeah, it's pretty hard plastic, yeah.
Nice.
And this is roughly 20 inches by like 14. No, hold on, I take that back. By 12. So 14 by 12. And look at it, it has a staircase.
Yeah.
And this is the button you press.
Good, because there's rumble things in there.
Yeah,
see
so
it.
you
Yeah.
you
See
make it
those
you
things
have an
move.
earthquake.
Yeah.
And if you see right here,
Yeah.
this is what moves up and down. So this will move the
Well, and
playset.
that base sort of slides around the white part. See it?
I'm sorry,
So
that
this is
building is
actually
not
to
ADA
lock.
compliant.
Oh,
So
look at that.
if you don't want
Oh.
the earthquake to happen, you lock it in. So this will
Gotcha.
lock it in. And then it
Gotcha.
has these springs. You see all the springs? So
Oh, yeah,
it has 5, 6, 7 springs to help
Wow.
bounce it around.
That's funny because in real life, the buildings in LA do have springs.
In order to not fall down.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll set that up. And then, so this is one of the sides of the building. So this
Yeah.
is just cardboard. Underneath here is plastic. So this is plastic, and this is what's going to clip to the base.
Yep.
And this just basically, it's basically this. It's right here.
Yep.
So this clips onto the cardboard, snaps in like that. But yeah, so it's all just cardboard. So that's what it fascinates me, that this still exists.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Because something like this,
Because quite frankly, the other thing I would have done as a kid is I would have been
Godzilla smash.
Yeah. Godzilla. It just went right through the building, like.
so and you probably would have drawn all over it too.
Oh,
it does
people
have
screaming and stuff
a
falling.
few imperfections here, but overall it's decent. So I'm gonna put this together real quick as we're doing it.
Okay, we're gonna continue shopping.
Yeah, so you guys can continue shopping. So this actually locks into place.
Well,
right
I freaking bought some Star Trek Playmobil. I bought the Ghostbusters house, the firehouse. I bought the haunted castle for Scooby Doo. I just bought like 4 Playmobil sets because they're all like 50% off. I'm like, damn
so
it.
this will help lock it into place so it doesn't come off. So let me stick this pin in.
See, also I would have played with that outside, and that would have destroyed it instantly.
Yeah.
See, now it's not going to move. And then if you push this forward, it'll lock it. So when I hit this lever, the other way.
Oh, they want building music. Left Coast says we have
cool.
to have building music.
So this is actually the music from the playset. Is it playing? No.
We can't hear it. Oh, there you go. Look at this! Boom! It's exploding and on fire while it's doing this.
It actually comes with a record.
Oh my gosh.
And so this record is, it's just like one of those little flimsy.
Oh yeah, you just ruined it even more.
And I tried playing it on my daughter has a record player.
Well, it's
and
probably
it
all
wouldn't play.
war.
Yeah, you can see that it's got that. But the fact that this is even still here,
Yeah,
it blows my mind. And it says, you can see it says Remco
that's awesome.
Earthquake
I just
Tower.
got all that for free. Excellent.
Use
Use
some points, yeah.
I use my points. I
Yeah.
got a DeLorean, the Ecto 1, a couple Scooby-Doo play sets, and that Star Trek thing.
I had 50 points, so I got basically one of them was almost free.
No.
You know?
So I just snapped this base on the top.
Okay.
And now let's get
I like the points, and I especially like it when I go in my app and go, "Ooh, I got some points today."
Yeah. Those are mom points. Those would be because I paid for Mom's funeral with my Amazon card.
They're
So
left.
thanks, Mom, for some
Gotcha.
Playmobil.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's another piece, and it comes with an elevator that connects here to the
Oh,
top with a string, so you can
more
pull
power.
the string
Huh.
for the
Nice.
elevator,
Wow.
right? And this
Wow.
clips off. You can take that
Yeah.
plastic piece right off and stuff. But again, so this will help lock it if you don't want it to rock and roll. And then this, the way it's designed, will have it so it's tipsy like this.
Gotcha.
And I will connect it to, basically it'll look like,
It's
I
3
just wanna
stories
show you
tall.
what it looks like, 'cause
Wow.
the
Yeah.
next time you see this might be never.
3
So if you see
stories
how
tall.
it connects
Yeah.
just like that. So let's do that right now. So all these go in the very back, and this just snaps in.
Did you see that kid that got that with the umbrella in the elevator?
Mm-mm.
There's
What's
a
that?
video. There's a video going around where the security cam that's inside the elevator, the kid put an umbrella in the elevator door because his dad was coming down the hall, and he sticks the handle of the elevator in as the doors close, thinking it might open back up, but it closed on the umbrella. And then the elevator starts moving, and it pulls the kid up because he's hanging on to it. So he gets dragged up, and finally lets go and falls back to the thing. And then he was stuck in the elevator because it got stuck between floors, and they had to go rescue him.
So here's the top piece, and it has. This is what gives it the extra. You know, it's supposed to be 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And this right here is like 13 inches. So they kind of cheated a bit.
That's what she said.
So this will snap on the top.
Do you know they
that.
said this is $300 on eBay?
Yeah, I think I paid $250 for it.
What? Holy cow! And that was a while ago.
Well, yeah, but look at that box.
I know.
So there it is.
Oh my gosh, it's already wobbly without you even doing
pretty
anything.
wobbly.
And then it has another elevator that you can put on the bottom here.
Oh.
Right.
Cool.
And it also has an awning
for
and
the
door.
front end. Yeah,
Nice.
for right there. Yeah, it goes
That
right
snaps
there.
right here.
Yeah,
The only
yeah.
thing I am missing is it comes with 2 legs.
Oh, really?
You could probably
You know,
3D print those if you could get a decent
2
picture.
awning
of
legs, and what I did was I just got pieces of
Oh, did
little
you?
metal.
By the way, did you see the Rebel Troopers that Chris Perillo 3D printed that are they're Playmobil style Rebel Troopers, and they have black
Playmobil
vests.
does not need Star Wars.
They make they look just they have like multiple colors, the white hat, the peach face, the blue thing, and the vest and everything. I'm like, I saw them on his thing the other day, and I was like, you 3D printed those? Oh, they're freaking awesome.
So I'm pushing.
That doesn't look very stable. I think it might fall over.
Okay, you ready?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, earthquake it. Let's earthquake it. Hit the button. Oh no!
Nice. Look at
Wait,
that.
put the people on. Where's the people? There's no people.
Yeah, so we'll put some people up here.
Yeah, Left Coast is like, they're freaking awesome. I asked the designer to come on his show, the guy who made the program for him. Yeah.
Where's the helicopter attach? To the top or to like the second floor?
Help us. That's the person on the observation deck. You know how you go to the top of the... He's throwing pennies off the roof.
We're going to need some more FBI guys.
and then we can have some firemen going up here.
Oh, you just killed someone.
You ready?
All right.
So then you play the music. So let's play the music, and this will be on the back. Hours of fun here. Hours
Those
of fun.
people died. Someone fell off and died. I saw someone fall off the roof and die.
So let's see real quick if now if I lock this, I'm just curious to see. So the levers that you pull.
This is back when kids could smoke.
Yeah, they sold the candy cigarettes, remember? This was the time when they sold candy cigarettes to kids.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, so I'm putting hitting the lever, and it's rocking a bit down the bottom, but not compared to what it was.
Yeah. That's the trick. On your turn, you click the lever in the back, and your friends are unaware that you're cheating.
And so let's compare. Let's put Godzilla, Shogun Godzilla, next to it and see just how big this thing really
Probably
is.
about the right scale. Sort of.
Right?
Oh, put a person in Godzilla's hand.
Up from the depths, 30 stories tall.
Godzilla.
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 And then shoot his fist at the building.
No.
No. He's like, no.
Then light the building on fire. And
There we go. Yeah, we'll do
Godzilla
that.
breath.
And then we also have King Kong. So we have
There you go.
Amigo.
I love it.
So there we go. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is King Kong on a stand? You need to put him up on top.
Yeah, because he's
Get
a
it-
little stuffed,
Get him
I
off
wouldn't put
the-
that out. Yeah, he's a little heavy for that.
a plush. So yeah.
That's cool.
So this will be the next short I do, I think.
Can you imagine this would never even be considered now because of 9/11.
Yeah. That's another thing I was kind of iffy about showing this playset because it's a sensitive topic. And toy, I don't think it's really, but it's not about that.
But you saved it at the end with Godzilla attacking, so that's all right.
Yeah. And let's see what if we had a Chewbacca.
What the hell is he wearing?
Climbing.
That's that gaming greats one.
Oh.
Yeah, I was actually going to make the Wookiee, the holiday Wookiee from him. And there are little...
Where's Bigfoot?
I do have Bigfoot too. So how does that look? Does that look like anything? There you
Looks
go.
like
Yeah, you could pass that off as like King Kong
Yeah.
because he was never supposed to be huge. We'll call him
We
Mighty
did
Joe
that.
Young. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. That'll get Rick all excited. Is that the new one?
No, this is the
The old?
yeah, the old one. So that's the earthquake tower.
That thing's pretty darn cool.
They could end up with a copyright strike.
I hope not.
Godzilla music in the background.
I found that if it echoes slightly, they can't understand it.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, we do need more cardboard playsets, huh?
Except when the cardboard playsets came out for Solo that were freaking awesome, everyone in the toy community complained. Why are they cardboard? It's like, dude, we had cardboard Kenner ones. Why
Who's doing the new cardboard Kenner-ish ones?
the guy that's doing them for $350 a set?
Are they?
You mean that one?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought they were like 80 or $75.
Okay, well, it could be a different guy then, but yeah, there is one guy that's doing them for like 300 or 400 for
Rick is
one
did the
play
box
set.
art for him.
No, the smaller ones.
Yeah, Rick was doing the box art for him. I don't think
Okay.
they're $350.
All right,
But
it's a different
those
guy
are
then.
they're 3D printed with a cardboard
Yeah,
display, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a different guy
Yeah,
then.
I mean these are awesome cardboard ones. I thought.
Oh yeah, those were good. That's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a mail away, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know if this was
Some of
no. I
them,
think
some of them came with like
it came with a Han Solo and
Han
Carbonite.
Solo.
I mean this one came with this guy actually.
Oh, that box set one. Yeah. I know what
Yeah,
you're
it came
talking
with this
about.
guy, right?
Yeah, one of them came with that. One of them came with Han Solo and Carbonite.
Yeah, that was the Jabba's playset.
I don't have
Yeah,
it
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
somewhere.
but I have a mail away cantina also. I have one that I got it in a mail away like pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. So let me know in the
That's a nice
comments,
set.
did anybody have this or know anything about the Earthquake Tower?
I know Charlton Heston was a goddamn hero. That's
Yeah.
all I know about
Now,
Earthquake.
this wasn't a movie, Earthquake Tower, was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was.
Yeah, this is clearly based off the movie Earthquake with Charlton
Yeah.
Heston from 1974.
Yeah. Yep.
They just didn't pay for the royalties and just was like, we can do this.
Yeah.
Here we go. So Blue has a bunch of U-Haul boxes. He'll build a castle. I mean, that's exactly what we did anyways, right?
We did that with Barbies. I worked for KB, and one year we had the National Barbie Convention was in Colorado in Denver. And we were shipped a little over 800 Barbies.
Wow.
And so we had they were everywhere, pallets and pallets. And so we built a fort, Fort Barbie.
That's awesome.
And it was awesome.
All right, so that's it. I think
Rick,
anything.
Who's the person making those sets, Rick?
Yeah, we gotta look this up
because I know he made a new Cloud City one. I think he made one for like when they're rescuing Leia, and I'm trying to think. He had like 4 of them he was making.
I think Tez from Roland's Reviews has one, doesn't he? I think he showed it on his channel.
Oh, those ones. Yeah. I think that is a different dude. Yeah.
I think that's the same one you're talking about, Rick. Ghost, right?
Maybe I forgot. Cardboard Galaxy. Is that that might be them.
But isn't there a guy that let me see here.
Yeah, there's somebody making like
Cardboard Galaxy.
You gotta love Google. Yeah, exact. There it is. The vacuum base with the cardboard is
Yeah.
Holly Toy. Yeah, so he's got to be from the UK then.
Oh, screw that dude. Man, now he's making in TNG sets. Oh, darn it, where'd that go? Oh man, that's cool. He made a 10 forward and a hallway, and you could buy 2 or 3 hallways and connect them along to go to a holodeck he made.
What?
Oh, man, that is cool.
For what, Star Trek?
Yeah. It's on Cardboard Galaxy. I'm on his
Cool.
Facebook thing. That's pretty cool. I'm super happy with that. Huh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find the other guy without knowing the name. There's too many things. You can't do
phone on this live
you
stream.
can't do Google searches anymore because the top 10 Google searches come up with Walmart and Amazon and stuff to buy.
Well,
and then when you finally get
that, no, I don't want to.
because someone the other day we were on a live stream with somebody and they brought up these these cardboard play sets that are coming out with a vacuum base, and they were like, these are awesome. It's a plastic base with a cardboard backdrop, and they
Yeah.
were like, look how awesome these play sets are. And then they said the only problem is, look how much the guy's charging, and it was like $350 to $400 per play set.
Well, that
And
was
they
like
were
the
like-
guys who made those last Starfighter figures, and they were like $150 a piece, or
Yeah.
$200
Wow.
a piece, or something like that.
And I think it's a Kickstarter, if I remember, or one of those things. And it was just like, they look awesome, but yeah, they're
thanks, Rick.
they're ridiculous prices, you know. But it's not. I don't think it's the same guy that you guys are talking about, because that guy I think is more reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just pulled it up too.
Yeah.
So Rolando put it up.
Wow, these are pretty cool. He's done like a custom Death Star conference room, Lars Homestead,
Wow.
Navarro City. And these are like
Are
15,
those the
20 bucks
cardboard
a
ones
piece.
or the plastic bases?
I don't know. I'm just looking at his eBay page. I just bought a 10 forward to go with my open Star Trek stuff.
You guys spent more money on this.
I'm
live
never
stream.
coming on this show again.
You right? Yeah, we're just you can't come on this freaking.
Yeah. So I
It
think
looks like they're mostly all it's an all cardboard set, but they really look incredible.
Oh, the holodeck. Yeah, look at that.
yeah, I think I want to get
So
that.
when I get my 10 forward, we'll put it together and see.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Do a stream on that one. I'm on. I'm up for that one. So we're gonna end this stream in a bit before
Thank
people
God.
spend all their paycheck.
Yeah. Before it even gets here next week, we
Yeah.
got it all spent. Yeah.
So Chris, I know you've been busy, but do you have anything coming up in the future?
I don't. I was hoping to maybe do a live stream and stuff tomorrow, but I've just got too much to do. I've got it. I can't live like this.
Yeah.
The clutter is driving me crazy, and I can't really sleep very well. So I've got to get. That's why I got. I don't know if anybody's ever seen those 4-foot Nintendo cases I have that have Star Wars figures in them. I brought 2 more of those over from Mom's house, so I've got another 8-foot huge section I can start putting figures in. So I'm gonna start pulling that out, and it has a 8-foot top where I can get a whole bunch of this boxed stuff that's laying around out and stacked properly, and so it'll help. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I'll still keep doing some shorts,
Yeah.
and I'm doing my 3.75 a day on Instagram. So,
Yeah, that's cool. I liked that.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for Chris. He'll be popping stuff out every now and again.
Mm.
And I definitely want to have you back on, and we're going to talk about some. I know we talked about possibly doing TV toys, and I'm sure
I do
you
have a lot of
some. But
those.
once you get settled down a bit and
Yeah.
organize a little bit more, we'll do that. But I was looking forward to get you
I-
on.
I was actually
Thank you for
thinking
coming.
something similar. I was like, I'd love to have you guys on and talk about old television shows, because I found like The Man from Atlantis, and
Mm,
I found the old Beastmaster TV show. And
nice.
it's like, and I know that in like Lost World with the girl who wears nothing, she's just got like this little like tattered thing on, the blonde girl. What's her name?
Well, and the new version of The Land of the Lost, that was actually pretty good.
I was like, they're all on like either the Roku or the Tubi app, one of the 2 apps. And I've just been finding all this old television, and I keep seeing it going, I bet Chris and Dino know these. You don't think they're gonna know these old shows?
I'd
you
have
know,
to. I'd have to see it, like a picture of it, because some of them I don't remember that you're describing right now.
and some of them are actually pretty good. Like they're still decent.
Yeah.
Ways of this, or Gab's talking about The Man from Atlantis. I watched an episode or 2 and I was like, this isn't that bad. You know, I think it still holds up, you know.
And it would probably survive for a season or 2 now, but with 3 networks back then, you had to do well or you were gone.
Yeah.
So
And
you have
then
anything coming
like
up, John?
Space Precinct is on there. The
Oh,
one with
it
the-
is?
Yeah, with the weird
I have never
aliens.
seen a full episode. I have all the figures.
It's awesome. It looks terrible, but it's
Oh,
awesome.
it's Gary Anderson stuff, so of course it's going to be horribly good.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. So I've got a couple of things. I want to open that GI Joe Stinger vehicle with the Cobra figure, the Jeep. It's a Cobra Jeep and a figure. I want to open that and put it together. I'm actually thinking of doing on this coming up Sunday vintage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking of doing cards from around the world.
Oh, those are nice.
So, I've got GI Joe's Commandos in Macau, and I've got GI Joes from like 5 or 6 different countries, and Transformers from Italy and stuff, and so and showing off some Star Wars carded figures from other countries, and so basically like just talking about carded. I was thinking of doing carded figures this Sunday.
I love seeing foreign cards because they're so cool, and sometimes their artwork is even better than ours.
Oh yeah, like the like this one here, if I can get it out.
I have some Chinese GI Joe and some British ones, but
this is a
yeah, I love that design.
This is a Japanese GI Joe.
Yeah.
And what I love about it is how the figure checklist on the back is they're all in action on the beach, like and there's this cool Cobra base back here, like that you could never but get as a kid, but
yeah,
it was like they made it just for the action shot. But it's like, why did they set this up just for the Japanese kids? Why couldn't we have a cool picture like that on the back of ours?
Yeah.
We had to wait for the Sears catalog to get cool pictures like that, but. Yeah, they did blue cards for the good guys and red cards for the Cobra guys. And I need to get a red card, but every time I see them, they go. I don't win them. They don't go. I don't see them locally, so I haven't got a red card yet. But I keep trying.
Yeah.
So, John, I want to welcome David World Toys.
Hey, Dave.
Dave and I just set up our meet. He's showing up at the train station just 10 or 15 minutes away from me Sunday night at about 5:45. So I am going to be there to meet Dave when he gets off the train. We're going to dinner.
Wow.
I'll be taking him to his hotel. Then Monday morning, I did a special arrangement just for Dave. Joey at Way Back When has agreed. He said he was going to be in the store price and stuff. So he's going to let Dave and I in for an exclusive tour of the store when it's when it's not open.
Nice.
So Dave's going to get a real treat getting to visit Way Back When and meet Joey. Maybe Nilda will be there too, so he might meet Joey and Nilda. And he's going to get his own tour of the shop with no customers. It'll be all to ourselves. And then we're going to go over to Tate's Comics and Toys and see some stuff there. And then at 2:00, I'm running Dave to the airport so he could get on back to the UK. So,
nice.
Yeah, we got we just planned it just a couple hours ago. So we got it all set. Yeah.
That's super cool.
Dave, please don't judge the country by our train system.
and yeah, if anybody else comes to town, we're also giving Dave a tour of the condo. So Dave will be the second person to see the condo in person. John Bouldery was the first one in the door. So Dave will be the second person to get a tour.
I'm curious to see which one's going to be more impressive, your house or the store.
The toy stores. So
I don't have any GI Joe from other worlds, but I do have one carded
other
GI
worlds.
Joe figure.
The Street Fighter Blanca, right? Blanca.
Yeah.
That's
those
cool.
Asininely stupid.
Oh, it was
so huge. They took up so much space on the shelves.
Yeah, but you know how much those are now? They're like hundreds of dollars.
$5.99 at the toy fair.
Yeah.
So you know how much do you think I paid for this?
$5.
$6.
$25.
Yeah.
Still good.
They're hundreds of dollars now. I saw them at one of the stores, like Tate's or might have been Bits and Buttons, like a little while ago, and Yeah, I couldn't believe how much they
Screw
were.
Bits and Buttons. Man, they have everything.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, I'm like, oh man, I need that and that and that.
I just purchased this this year.
Yeah.
Well, you got a deal then, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely did.
Yeah, it was at my local vintage store.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of
I have a
things
couple
like while I
videos
was
I'm
wandering around.
working.
Oh, I remember those. The old ticket passes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
cool.
cool.
We used all our E tickets and all our B tickets. We still
Wow.
have some A tickets and D and C left.
Nice.
So
So
I
the
don't
other
think
thing I'm working on is the next affordable toy video is on Mask, but Mask can't be. This is going to be an interesting episode because it can't. So first off, there's almost like 10 or 12 things you could buy for Mask, so you'd be showing nearly half the collection if you went, but because it's not as vast as like Star Wars and stuff. So this video has got to be arranged in a way of like, here's probably the most inexpensive thing you can buy, and then you're going to work our way up like to small vehicles, medium-sized vehicle, large vehicle, and show an example, because there isn't really, like, even some of the middle-sized vehicles can be like $100 or $200.
Well, I was
So it's
surprised when they found all those hundreds and hundreds of boxes
yeah,
of masks down in Brazil that it didn't cut the price like in
it
half.
didn't. No, you'd think it would, but no,
They
it
found
didn't.
all those Centurions, all those.
Yeah.
There were a couple other things, some Rambo and a whole bunch of other stuff, and it didn't move the prices at all.
Yeah, and we had a big find here, a big warehouse find that I went to, but by the time I got there, Bits and Buttons had bought all the stuff,
See?
so
Jerks.
Is that the
so
one
I
you
didn't.
went to like this past year?
Yeah, and my brother gave me $1,000. Dave from Vintage Toy Rush gave me a whole bunch of money. Like, I showed up at the place with like $3,000 or $4,000 in my pocket, expecting to buy this, Rambo mask in the box. There were Star Wars figures in the case, still in the cases, still in like unopened cases too. So they had like an unopened box of 22 Star Wars figures from Kenner from like 1978, still in the box, unopened. The box, and they had Mask in the toys unopened. So when he was doing his video, he was actually using a razor and cutting the box and opening it up to show you that they were in there. He was opening one. The pallets were full. There were pallets full of unopened boxes from the 70s and 80s, and they were just in this warehouse. But when we went down there, it turned out there was nothing left to buy because Bits and Buttons had bought it all the night before. And it pissed us off because the guy told me that we were going to be one of the first ones in the door. And he said, this was the day I'm doing it. I'm starting it at 10 o'clock. You got to get there. You got to bring cash. So I got up cash from all these people who wanted me to help buy stuff for them. And we got there, and he was like, well, I got talking with Dominic, and he wanted to come in the night before. So I got down here the night before, and it's like, and then he bought it all. And it's like, well, then there was no point in me even coming down here. You know what I mean? And Joey from way back when went with me, and he was pissed off, and he was like, this guy's done this to me before. Joey was like, hey, the guy has screwed us over a couple times. So it's I guess it wasn't anything new from this guy. So, and the thing is he had a store for a long time, and you got to start thinking like, wait a minute, if he has his own store, why wasn't he selling it in his store?
Too much stuff, maybe.
I think there was something fishy about it too. I don't know, but.
Taz is here. Hey, Taz.
Hey, Taz, what's up?
Good to see
But
you.
yeah, but the point is, there's been 2 or 3 finds. Like now we got this auction coming up with some stuff in it. There's been 2 or 3 finds in the last year that have dumped a lot of fresh case found product from the 70s and 80s into the market, and it really hasn't changed the prices that much, But I've been having a hard time. I wanted to pick like at least 4 or 5 items that were under $50. I was hoping more towards $30 to show it for mask.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's like only 2 vehicles you can get for $30, $40, $50. The rest are way above that. So I'm kind of having a difficult time deciding how I'm going to put this video together.
I think it's because for some unknown reason, recently mask has become very popular again.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah.
And it's not, I mean, they teased a couple years ago, like just before COVID, that they were going to bring mask back.
Well, yeah, I saw the pictures. Yeah. I saw the photos on the Hasbro rep when I met him. I see him in the stores. He showed me on his iPad all the photos of the prototypes. They were unpainted, but he had like 4 or 5 figures, a couple vehicles, and he's like, I don't know when this stuff is coming out, but they've got it made, because we started talking about stuff, and I was like, they really need to make masks, and he's like, well, I can show you something. And then he's like speaking up,
and then like,
you know, and
nothing went forward. And then like IDW did a couple series of masks.
Yeah, they did some comic books. Yeah.
Like as if they were supposed to come out about the same time. And then, you know, that was much not be named happened.
And they were going to bring back Micronauts also. And that because they made comics for that return, but it didn't happen either. And there was talk of a
Hasbro thing
universe.
So ROM.
ROM.
Micronauts, Mask, G.I.
Joe, and Transformers.
And Transformers were all one big thing.
And there was even talk of starting a new movie franchise with a shared universe of G.I. Joe, Mask, ROM.
Yep.
They might not all get their own movie, but like they would show up in, say, like if G.I. Joe did a movie, Mask might show up, and if they get a good response, then they'd spin off to its own a Mask movie, you know.
Yeah.
And these were all going to be live action. But yeah, it seems like that just never happened, you know?
All right, so I'm going to... I have a couple of videos coming out that I'm trying to work on. I have a few
Chris,
here.
Chris, by the way, we got to...
Stay on target. Stay on target.
No, go ahead,
what's that thing behind you?
Right?
That's pretty cool.
I know you guys haven't been paying attention, you've been shopping. So I want to thank Chris for coming on, and John, it's been a pleasure for certain, and I had a blast, and hopefully we can do it again soon.
Yep.
But anybody have any packages coming in the mail or anything like that?
This is what I got today, was that thing from John, and then a golden Optimus Prime.
Nice.
So if you do hear that knock on the door, just please be careful, because it might not always be UPS, FedEx, or anything. It just might be that.
Oh, wait, I'll get it. Hang on, Chris. Be right back. Oh!
Hey, all you awesome people. I'm John. Vintage Geek.
I love that one.
No, you're that land shark, aren't you? No, ma'am, I'm a porpoise. No, you're the land shark.
So I'm gonna leave you with the a little bit of audio from Earthquake Tower.
Wasn't there another one where it was a lobster that came through the door?
Oh yeah, I can't remember who was the lobster.
There was a lobster one?
Levon Little, I think, was playing the lobster.
Oh, I'll have to find that one. We'll have to add that one in there. But I'll leave you guys with a little bit of audio from the Earthquake Tower. But I want to thank you all for coming on and watching the stream. And we'll see you on the next Collection Flexing. Take care, everyone.
See ya.